But the reason why I think it's worth going out, taking a second on your house to do this is because right now, your ability to eat and chew healthy food, your emotional health. So you talk about your emotional health, your physical health. It's okay. It's like if your kids and your husband had to pick between a happy mother that is healthy and is going to live a long time, or to have a house that's paid off. I wonder which one they would pick. But I know from your perspective, you're thinking, we work so hard, this equity we have there, we want to have for other things. My comment is that I believe that's true. I wouldn't take a second out on for a vehicle or a vacation or all these things. But this is a physical and emotional thing where I believe that if you did this, even just the top, emotionally, your relationship with your husband will be better. Promise it will be better. Not because you're not good now, just because when you smile at him, you're just gonna smile without holding back. And when a woman smiles at a man, and she lets her full self be there, it's presence. And that confidence equates to an amazing marriage. And so that's number one. But think about what that could do in your job. You say you're in management, right? Now you have a really, really nice smile. Maybe you apply for that job that you haven't applied for. That's like, but then I'd have to be speaking in front of people, and I just don't do well. And I have to hide my smile. Or you're in that. It might be a position where you're talking to people all the time, and you just don't feel comfortable because your teeth. So maybe there's more income in your job that you could squeeze out simply because of the teeth, right? Because that's emotional and financial. But then here's my third thing is, what if because you're not eating healthy, because you physically can't, I know you do your best, but you're already dealing with some issues with your stomach, what if that took an extra 5 years off your life or 10 years off your life? I mean, it's hard to, all I can tell you is that when you are eating healthy, you're going to wake up with more energy. Okay? When you are eating the right things, obviously you feel better about yourself, but you live longer. And so again, I kind of beat a dead horse sometimes, but I really believe that, I know we all have these beliefs, when to go into debt and not go into debt. It's a very personal thing, but I would be, if it was my mom or my wife, this is something I promise you will get so much value out of it that you'll make the money to pay off the mortgage again. But even if you didn't, and your mortgage goes a little bit longer, at least you're happy. At least you're like the person your husband married 20 years ago, or whenever you did, right? Because you could give him back that person. And I bet if you had to pick between, okay, maybe I have an extra 5 years to pay off on my house, but if those 5 years, I would have this amazing, happy wife that's healthy, and she's gonna be here, because we're a mess when women die, right?